Warning: this podcast may contain spoilers from whatever TV show or movie is mentioned. Please listen at your own discretion. Welcome to Viewers Anonymous.
Yo, what's going on? I am Bronson.
And I am S. Foster.
That's right. You tuned in to another episode of the Viewers Anonymous podcast where we give you our very own takes and reviews of movies and television straight out of Hollywood. What's going on with you, my guy?
Man, I can't call it, man. Just trying to find a way to maneuver out here in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got the holidays around the corner. I'm so ready to get this shit over with, dude. Yesterday,
Yeah, for
listen,
sure.
I picked up so much shit yesterday. I couldn't even get my
Mm-hmm.
last pickup. So I go
Damn.
to my first, I go to my first pickup because I have pickups along the way, but I got like my set scheduled pickups. Like after I get done
Mm-hmm.
delivering. So I go to my first one, which is Bye Bye Baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got 175. So then I go to Bed Bath and Beyond. They got by 80 something. So then I
Damn.
pull around. I go to Shoe Carnival. Shit, Shoe Carnival got about 60, 70. So then I pull around. I go to Golf Galaxy, and I'm thinking, now they've been beating me up, but hopefully it ain't that bad today. Shit,
Hold on. Time out.
117.
Time out. Time
Hey,
out. Time out. What the fuck? What are you getting delivered from Golf Galaxy?
man, well, I'm picking up like they just sell like clothes, golf equipment,
Oh, okay.
clubs, all types of shit like that, right?
I thought that was a
Uh,
fucking putt place.
no, 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 no. It's like it's just where you would go to get all your
Oh,
golf
okay,
you like yeah like they got the
okay. I'm gonna tell you
polos,
what the
the
confusion
golf
is.
shoes, all that
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you what the confusion is. So where I'm at in Ohio, we have a place called Golf Galaxy, but it's a putt place. So
Oh shit.
when you said that, that's why I made that connection. When you said that, I'm like Golf Galaxy. I'm like, who the fuck is getting putters from Golf Galaxy? What the fuck are you buying from there? Like, who the fuck? So okay, so it's
uh,
an actual like golf store. It's like a golf supply store.
yeah, and like they kind
Okay.
of they kind of combo with Dick's Sporting Goods because like their bags have
Yeah.
like a
Okay.
Dick's logo on it. So they
Okay.
I guess it's like their partner business. So they had about like 117, right? So then
Mhm.
I got Corbella's, and I already knew. I get the Corbella's, I walk in, and my truck is already about 85% full at this point.
Yeah.
I roll up in there, they got about 130. And I called these dude, my
Damn.
truck slam full. And I got one more pickup to go. I got down Academy Sports. And I called them. I was like,
Mhm.
yo, I said, I'm probably gonna be able to fit this Academy Sport. They hit me with all the stupid shit. Oh, well, we helping what's the name right now? And I was like, all right, cool.
Mhm.
So I pull up and I look. I said, all right, cause they let me in and then they go to the roll up door. I was like, yeah, man, you ain't even got to
Yeah.
roll up their roll up door. So I can't fit it on my truck. So
Yeah.
then I had to call them back. I was like, hey, it ain't gonna fit. So they had to end up sending somebody over. I'm talking, dude, it was a shit show yesterday. But I tell you,
Oh
but
my
I am
goodness.
ready for this season to be over. Fuck
Yeah,
Christmas.
buddy. I feel you. I feel
Anyway,
you. I'm with.
I
I'm
know
with
that
you. Listen, that's the most profound shit you said these last 3 weeks, man. I'm with you.
I was telling you, but it's
Yeah.
crazy. And I mean, and then I'm contributing. I've been ordering shit online. Shit, I had 2 packages show up today.
Mhm.
So, but I ain't trying to go to no stores, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to go to
Hey,
no
man.
stores. I'm trying to get
This
all this
this
shit
is not a
online.
fun holiday. This is not a fun holiday when you don't get this.
And see, that's the thing. That's the
Yeah.
other thing. So, but anyway, that was a long, drawn out situation. But man, how are you doing?
Mhm.
How you feeling? How's the back? All that shit.
So I know nobody from my job watches this, so perfect. Woke up today, you know what I'm saying? I went out last night and my mom's birthday, I told you was a while back. So we she had a free burger from Red Robin. So we went to go eat Red Robin last night. And in the midst of eating Red Robin last night. Had the most fire sandwich in the world. And then, you know what I'm saying, we kicked it, came home, watched the game, and chilled. Woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying, looked at the alarm clock. Yeah, I'm not going into work today. Didn't go in today. Told him that told him I couldn't make it. I had a chiropractor's appointment today, which I did not have a chiropractor
Wow.
appointment today. Yeah. So.
Oh man, that must be great though, because I don't have one of those type jobs. Like, if I call in, like, you are creating a shit show if you call in for it.
Yeah, but well, see, at my job, I'm still creating a shit show. So it's not that the shit show is still being created at my job as well, because now we have one less person to get all the stuff we need done to get it on out and process, right? But yesterday, when we was there, we had a panel come out. We did everything we needed to do to the panel to get it, you know what I'm saying, put over into the next to the next process. And then they didn't have nothing else for us. So we was cleaning out the filters to the vacuum hut. And so I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing this tomorrow. I'm not doing that. So yeah, I just decided, you know, today is not that type of day. I'm gonna go ahead and I told my mom today, you know what I'm saying? And I chilled with her while she was at work. She worked from home. So, you know what I'm saying? Kicked back and got her some lunch. I mean, I went and got her some lunch and stuff. And I had a pretty chill day, man. And then in the midst of all that, I had to make a fake doctor's note, which is already ready to be emailed out. So it was a pretty good day.
That's wild. Man, look, I should have told you this before pre-production. Well, it ain't even pre-production. You know, we just kick shit. And I'm doing the shit live on air. I'm hoping that we can possibly move the 4-3 because I got to work this Saturday. So this is the first Saturday I had to pull, man. They, you know what I'm saying, they got me. So yes, I'm definitely gonna be working this Saturday. So I'm gonna be pissed.
If we have to, we could probably do it on Sunday, right before the game start and stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but yeah, just throwing that out there. Yeah, I did that.
We could throw it in the group chat and see what they say. I mean, shit, we do everything else on air, man. They'd be all right. They know we run multiple podcasts and multiple stuff. I gotta get back on my my Twitch, man. I gotta start streaming again. I ain't streamed in a minute. I've been, you know what I'm saying, doing everything else. But so I'm gonna start that back up this week. But yeah, man, everything been pretty good. No complaints. Actually, I had to make 2 doctor's notes today. I had to make one for my homie. He was out yesterday, so he hit me up today. It was like, I need a doctor's note, bro. I was like, what? I said, what happened? He was like, remember I wasn't there yesterday? I was like, oh, that's right. I said, shit, what you need? I said, you need a hospital or urgent care? He was like, shit, urgent care. I said, I got this.
Hey, boy, what is going on in the world, man?
Hey, man, let me tell you something.
This guy is the doctor's note guy.
No, listen, sometimes you have a gift and you have to use that gift, you know what I'm saying, for, you know what I'm saying, good or evil. And I know that usually when you use your gift for good, you know, shit don't get done. So sometimes you got to take that evil route, man. And, you know, it is what it is, brother.
I hear that.
It worked, though. Yeah, it definitely worked. Because I think this is going to make like my 4th or 5th one sent in. And they work every time. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. If it works for you, keep it pushing.
Hey, can't complain. As long as they got something on file, I guess that's all they care about. And I ain't gonna complain with them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Super excited, bro. You know, well, I'm not as excited as you may be about this, but I'm excited because, yeah, we are on the opposite ends of this thing, man. We are on the opposite ends of this thing. You guys already know, if you know what I'm saying, if you're listening to this, you already know that we're doing Best Man Holiday. And I got a few interesting takes on it. But before we do that, of course, you know, we got to get into the trailer. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get back in it.
Boy or girl?
We just wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, yeah? Harper's good for that.
So, donde está el mistletoe?
This is gonna be a long-ass weekend. We used to be best friends. You're my boy, and I miss you.
I'm thinking if you guys go warm each other up.
Good night.
It's Christmas, and I'm willing to give, and I'm willing to receive.
At some point, we have to tell them.
In due time.
Wait, did you know about this?
Jordan, she's pretty special. I'm surprised she got past all you guys.
Who says she did?
He's just messing with you, man.
You know what? You need help.
Between your wife and your ex, it's like mob wives up in here.
Oh, hell no.
This is on YouTube. Oh, damn. Your wife is a freak. Hey.
Hey, can I use your phone? I can't get a signal in here.
So that was the trailer for Best Man Holiday.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Yo, come
Start
on.
with you,
You
bro.
ain't gonna tell me that ain't a real friend, man, when he threw that phone, man, when she has to use the phone. Come on.
no, that's not a real friend. Don't break my fucking phone.
Hey, he didn't want his girl to know, man. Okay. So
But okay, go ahead. You can start.
All right.
'Cause that's all this shit is wild. First off,
hey,
this whole
yeah,
scenario is wild.
it's supposed to be. But I got an interesting start though.
Hmm.
All right. Hear me out. So Ricky is in the NFL. All right.
Right. In the alternate universe.
It ain't even out in the universe, man. I'm telling you, boys in the hood, when Ricky got shot, it was a dream. Okay? It didn't happen.
So who is Doughboy?
All right. All right, listen. No, Doughboy, look, this is what happened. All right. I thought about this last night when I was watching the movie. I was like, yo, Ricky is in the NFL. So this is what happened. So Doughboy and Ricky got into the fight, right?
Mhm.
So him and Trey went to the store. Well, this is what happened. They ended up not splitting up. And what we saw, like when they were talking about splitting up, they ended up staying together and they showed us a dream,
Mhm.
right? So that was the alternate movie. And what ended up happening was Ricky had ended up going off and they had changed his name. You know what I'm saying? So he went to USC. Well, no, actually he went all the way across the country, and that's where he met. You know what I'm saying? What's my dude's name? That's where he met Harper and all that type shit under a new name, and met Mia and all this type shit. And man, this is Ricky, man. This is really Ricky.
Why does he have a new name?
Because man, they thought the dudes was gonna follow him, man.
To
So-
USC? What?
No, he didn't go to USC. He ended up not going to USC. He ended up going to wherever Harper and them went. I forgot where they went. I think they never said what the college name was. No, I'm making up a whole bunch of shit. I'm just being funny. But I just think it's funny.
There's a lot of plot holes in this shit. What is going on?
Nah, I'm just being funny because
Yeah.
he was a running back when he was Ricky. And it's like this motherfucker's a running back again. It's just like,
Yo, was this nigga Morris Chestnut a running back in high school or something, bro? He just never made it. Like, what's going on? Because every time he play a sports role, he plays a running. Well, except for in like Mike, he was a washed up shooting guard.
true. Yeah, it seems like he's always been that. And see, and I think that because how they be putting the memes up on social media, they was like, yo, they was like the memes go, this nigga Omar Epps, and I got a full scholarship in track, basketball, and in football.
That's hilarious.
And I was just like, but he became an actor so early because, Omar Epps got the role for Juice when he was 17.
Mhm.
So he just probably never really was able to even get into sports like he wanted to because he got into acting so early. But I
Shit, he
don't
ain't
know,
need to.
man. Exactly. So I mean, I don't know Morris Chestnut's background, but he seems like, I mean, even when he run, because you can tell if somebody actually is an athlete or not. And
Yeah,
I don't know if
he
that was
looked pretty convincing in that movie.
Yeah, he definitely looked convincing.
If that was him.
And that's another thing. But it seems like it was, because I mean, like they were zooming in on that helmet. I mean, I know they're good with the CGI stuff.
Man, that was Charlemagne, bro.
Yo, you want to know the funny thing? For some odd reason, like, I don't know if this happens in your circles, but like, everybody got these lookalikes from you, right?
Yeah.
I've heard so many names, man. I've heard, especially when I was young, like I've heard Michael Jordan, I've heard Kevin Garnett, I've heard so many people, but for some odd reason, bless you. For some odd reason, Morris Chestnut is the name that I hear the most, and I don't see it.
Well, I do hear those names. Well, I don't hear the same names you hear, but I do hear names as well. But it's not for the same reason you hear them. I hear them because we grill each other. So I've gotten the little boy Manny from what's the show with Al Bundy and Sofia Vergara?
Oh, Modern Family.
Yeah, I got Manny from Modern Family. One nigga said I look like the dude that was on 8 Mile talking about 10 freaky girls. So yeah, I've got those names as well, but it was only from grilling each other.
That's funny. And you went that's crazy. I just watched that movie the other day.
What, 8 Mile?
For no reason. Yeah. I just watched it for no reason, dude.
That's
and like, so not yesterday, but the last pod that we did, right? Because you had stepped off. So I don't know if you heard my point when I was talking about Anthony Mackie, and I was like, when he was rapping Kanye during the when they was reenacting the whole big thing, and I was like, but no, not that part. Excuse me. When they was in the karaoke bar and they was doing Run DMC, I was like, yo, I said Anthony Mackie must have forgot how to rap. I said, man, I thought he was Papa Doc. And then I was like, at the same time, he only really gave 4 balls in the whole damn movie.
Hey, Anthony Mackie smiled like he just did a prank on somebody and he waited for them to realize that they getting pranked. That nigga funny, man. So listen, bro. We getting into this, man. You said off air, you said, man, this almost brought you to tears. And it did the same for me, but in a totally different way. Why did this almost bring you to tears, bro?
Man, listen, man. The whole time when, like, okay, no. The thing about this movie is very funny. And then there's a lot of ratchetness going on, right? Yeah. So you get a good bit of laughs in it. But like ever since, like, when shit really started getting emotional for me is when Mia was trying to put that ribbon on her daughter's head, her hands started shaking. And like since she had dropped that damn bulb, that's when shit got wild. But like for me, it was more of like when Lance went to go play the game or whatever. And then like when the girls really start to realize like, yo, she about to pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like all of that emotion. It was just like, oh man, this sucks, because she was really like the glue of like everybody. And it was just, I don't know, man. It just got me. It just got me. I mean,
okay, so this is what I have to say.
Okay.
This couldn't have came, first and foremost, this couldn't have came at a worse time in Lance's life.
Okay.
They was in the playoffs.
Yeah, and he was chasing the record.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, bro, because, I mean, if we know anything about the NFL, December and January is playoffs. Right? You know what I'm saying? So either they about to go to the playoffs or they in the playoffs already. You know what I'm saying? Depending on however the best man holiday schedule worked out. First off, the nigga played for the Giants.
True.
Which was, you know what I'm saying, which was shocking to me because he had that big ass house in New York.
Well, he probably stayed what they call it, Winchester. And well, the thing is,
they might have stayed in Jersey. They might have stayed in Jersey.
That's what I was about to say. Like a lot of because the stadium is in Jersey.
Yep. Yeah. But I noticed that there's in New York a lot, so that's why I said that. But I mean, you're right. They might have stayed in Jersey. Second, what was that? What's the one nigga name? With the stripper wife.
That's what's your boy name? That's Julian.
Yeah, Julian. His whole situation is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
That
because
situation is hilarious.
The little girl that's there, is that his daughter? Was that his daughter too? Or was that her daughter?
See, I forget how much time went by, but I think they're both of his daughters. Cause
no. I ain't talking about. I'm not talking about Regina Hall's kids.
Oh,
I'm talking about
no.
What's
Shelby.
his ex?
Shelby.
Shelby's girl.
No. They never had kids together. But what I'm confused about is
why was she there then?
Well, Shelby is a part of Mia's crew. Like she's a part of the crew, and like it's see that's the thing that gets me. It's like, okay,
messy.
You know that's his ex, but y'all as girls remain friends. So you invite him knowing he gonna bring his current wife and his ex is gonna be there too. And it's like you had to figure, and with Shelby being a person that she is, come on, Shelby is on the Real Housewives of whatever. I forget what it said. But it's just like,
and wasn't even a housewife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know she coming with the drama. So, I mean, she came with everything. I mean, yo, they doing the all-time talent show, and this girl throws some drawers up there, and then say, yo, they clean. She's like, I haven't even worn. I'm like, hey. And, you know, Regina Hall, yo, listen. Regina Hall is a legend. I'm sorry.
Yes.
She is a legend. She can be as serious as can be. She can be a flat-out comedian. She can be like, not only is she fine as hell, but it's just the fact that she is so well-rounded, it don't make no sense. And just all of her comebacks, she was like, yo, this bitch. I mean, the way that she just say this bitch is like, yo, Regina Hall playing Candace, she's a G. But like you said, yes, that's drama.
This nigga married a stripper, fam.
And then get mad that the video popped up. You know what I'm saying? Years later. Like, you sit there, you run into this girl at a party when she's on the job with her pimp.
Yes.
And you fall in love with her. And then when the video, and now don't get me wrong, it's like my man, so his whole dilemma is the fact of like, he's ahead of the school, he owns the school, and both of them are on the board or whatever. And my man pulled his $2 million donation because this video surfaced of her about to give, you know what I'm saying, a dude head in the room. And they're like, okay,
so she was a prostitute.
Well, so my thing is, I don't know if she was necessarily a prostitute at the time, or she was just a stripper and she needed money, and so she was just like, you know, I mean, yeah, because what that video showed, and then remember, she admitted it to him, like, because remember she left and then she came back and she had the conversation with him. She was like, yo, I really needed the money at the time, and she was like, I only did that one time. So, but then at the same time, it's like, yo, now the way that strippers are viewed today, it's like rappers kind of made it cool now.
Like, strippers have always been cool. Nobody was beefing with strippers except women.
No, it's not that beefing. It's just like,
no, I'm saying like just the fact, like, if a nigga married a stripper, nobody cared that you married a stripper. It was the stripper that you married that niggas cared about. Because when Drake was with Malaya, niggas was like, oh shit, this nigga with Malaya. Like, if he would have been with Ecstasy, niggas be like, ugh, Ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the caliber of stripper you get with. That's all it is. Nobody cared that you was with the stripper. It was the caliber of stripper that you got with.
Understandable. That is understandable. But like, but for that to come up and then he tried to hide it, like, I think that he should have came clean, because but yo, I'm sorry, to me, I thought that shit was funny, because number one, you're not going to be able to hide this forever. But when he showed, yo, Terrence Howard, I think
He carried the movie.
Yes, Q is the best character in this whole damn thing. He is the best character because he is the freest. He's the one he's the Scoots Bronson of the crew.
That's hilarious.
Because that one scene when they was doing the food at the food bank or whatever. And so when he came back and he seen Harper sitting there, you know what I'm saying, pouting and shit because Lance found out about the book, which I don't know why Harper would do that 2 times to the same friend when you trying to write a book about him or around him, and he finds out about it. So anyway,
why not?
So
okay, this is the question I got. Hold on, real quick. Let's get to there because you're making a great point. Why not just go to him and say, "Hey, man, they want me to write a book about you. You know what I'm saying? I would like for you to have the narrative of this book. What's up, man? Let's get this money together. We friends. What's up?"
Well, it's 2 things. First of all, I wouldn't have went the route that Harper would have went. That's number 1. Again. So, but the thing is, he should have been because see, he was dancing around it. And the way the way that Lance was talking about it, he was like, yo, like, I don't want a book or whatever. But I think that if he would have been a real friend and told him, listen, Lance, you my guy, I wouldn't ask you for anything unless it was serious.
Right.
My last book flopped. I got fired from the publishing company or whatever he was at. I got fired from there because my last book flopped. I got an idea that, you know, you're saying that you're retiring after this year. So why don't we partner together? You know, obviously, you know, I'm a good writer. Let me write your bio, and we both because the way I would look at it, like, who else better to profit from it than your best friend? Like, yeah, we had our drift. Yeah, like, look, like we had our drift. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, I had sex with your wife when you thought she was a virgin. Like, I get all of that. You know what I'm saying? We hopefully see that's the thing. If Harper, and that's another thing, Harper should have been honest with him. But the thing is, he also got to understand, and this is what Mia had checked him on when she was mad, when he got mad at Harper that second time.
Yeah,
he was like, man, fuck him. And she was like, yeah, but you gotta understand, it wasn't a one person thing. We both did this. I agreed to have sex with him.
Nah. Let me tell you something. As somebody who has super close friends and everything else, it's a thing with loyalty, and this is why I said, but this movie is fucking chaos, right? Starting from the first one, we boys, you know what I'm saying? We been boys. What I'm not gonna do is if your girl get mad and she come to me and be like, "Oh, he's cheating on me and everything else." First and foremost, I'm lying off rip. No, he's not cheating on you. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You think he's cheating on you with that girl that such and such? No, she helped him for, you know what I'm saying, with his psych major class. That's all it is. They're not cheating. I'm the one smashing her. Like, you gotta lie for your boy first off. You know what I'm saying? The only reason she helping him is because I'm hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Second, when she do come on to you, you gotta be like, hey, can't do that. Then you gotta go tell your boy instantly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, I just want to let you know, your girl out here coming on to people. I think she caught you, my G. I don't know how she did it, but I just want to let you know, give you the upper hand. What happened to Man Code, bro?
This is so true. But then at the same time, this was, you know how, like, the dudes are getting on songs and the internet telling on themselves, right?
Yeah.
Harper did it first with the book. Why would you put your real life in the book? Like, Lance wouldn't be able to read it and figure it out.
Obviously not that great of a fucking writer, apparently.
Okay.
That's why the book flopped.
No, that book didn't. No,
the last book flopped. So he wrote more than one fucking book?
Yes.
I mean, okay. So that's what I thought we were still on the last book.
Okay, so no. So the book where Lance got mad at him in the first place, where he put the story in there that he basically smashed or whatever.
That was his first book, right?
That book blew up. So that's
that is right. That is right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the book that went crazy.
Yeah, and then he wrote another one and it flopped. So go to Lance as a man. Lance, look, I know we got our issues, but, you know, I got fired. my last book flopped. I think it'd be a good idea for us to team up and we do this together. I give you control, whatever you want in there, I put in there. What you don't want in there, I won't put in there. And this will really help me out. So this ain't me asking you for money. This is me asking to do your bio, and I can get money from it. Yeah, even though it's off of the back of you, but at the same time I'm writing.
Yeah, see, you already out, man. You ain't never watched Shark Tank. I can see this now, brother. Look, man. You know what I'm saying? If I can get you in on this can be your biography. You know what I'm saying, about your life and everything else. Not only that, you can get paid off of this, and so can I. Then you go back to them and be like, hey, look, not only do I got this book about Lance Sullivan, he's in. He wants parts of it. He wants to do it. Come on, man. Now you got them on the hook. You got Lance on the hook. You ain't got to worry about getting punched. Your iPad ain't going to get thrown out in the middle of nowhere after you find it in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, life could be so much easier. You already know about his wife dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's too much going on. This is all just treachery, debauchery, Q trying to bang Shelby and Julian's girl at the same time on the couch. Like, come on, bro. What we talking about?
I mean, this is true, and that ain't even the only thing. It's like Harper's always in the middle of everything because Harper's
this
still
he's a messy bitch, man.
He like so he got Robin. Robin is pregnant with his baby, and then she stayed with you after she found out that you went over to Georgia to go over there to go smash that, and then then it don't happen. But it was the fact that you went over there, and she still stayed with you, and then she catch you in the kitchen. You and Robin. See, that's the thing about having a best female friend that y'all are both like sexually attracted to each other, and y'all actually set up a thing to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of tough keeping that relationship, and he's trying to be, emotionally for her, and then Robin come around the corner and see you kissing her on the forehead, and it's just like, okay, now you pissed your wife off again. It's like Harper like always did some shit, and then he's trying to hide the fact they didn't need money. Oh, so now I remember the fact that I was making, the point that I was making. So I was saying you was Q of the group, right? So when they was at the soup kitchen, and he was like, Karma a bitch, ain't it? And so he was like, what's going on? And so he told him about, the book that he was gonna do with Lance or whatever, and all the type stuff. And then he's like, he was like, look, man, he's like, be honest. He's like, do you got money problems? And he was like, yeah. And that's another thing. It was just, I'm just like that. But he got all teary-eyed because it's like for a man, like you don't want to.
Yeah, pride kick in.
Yeah, you don't want to tell them like, yo, I'm struggling, because remember he knew. I think when Q really found out is when they went to the store and his car didn't work. And so he asked them then, yo, do you got money problems? Nah, man, I'm good, man. That credit card do it all the time, man. I got to get me another one, blah, blah, blah. But then he asked him there, he was like, yo, you got money problems? So he was like, yeah. And he was like, man, I'm your friend. I got you. He was like, all you got to do is tell me. But he was like, I need you to do one favor for me. And he was like, what's that? What's that? Call me daddy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I said that's Scoots, man. That's Scoots, man.
You got to get. That's why I said you got to get razzed, man. You got to razz your boys. I told you these niggas called me Manny from Modern Family. I don't look nothing like that little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just how it's supposed to be. Like they had some aspects of the you know what I'm saying, of the male friend group, right? But for the most part, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, they was all shitty friends. Very shitty friends. Y'all living in this nigga house for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting field passes and practice passes and shit. Y'all doing all this shit. And just being totally disrespectful of this man's house, bro. This nigga Harper sneaking around trying to find clues to this nigga life. This nigga Q trying to bone everybody's girl. This nigga Julian, he can't keep, you know what I'm saying, his wife and his ex, you know what I'm saying, separate. Like, it's just a whole bunch going on, man. It's horrible, bro. Then the white man pop up. Wasn't that was Jordan's dude?
Yeah, that was Jordan dude, Brian.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Come
man.
on, bro. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like, Tay Diggs should have been the one to make that joke.
Man, no.
Yeah.
Harper should shut the fuck up because when Brian said, Jordan, man, she's a great girl, man. Surprised she got all past job, and Q was like who said she didn't?
Yeah,
Then,
that's supposed to be Harper's joke.
But this is the thing, though. Harper made himself because Julian was like, I forget what Julian said, and he was just like, yo, I didn't say you. He was like chill, and then just like Harper, you making it obvious. Right. You know what I'm saying? That Q was talking about you. It could have been anybody, but you, and that's what I'm saying. Harper he's terrible.
Yeah,
Harper he's really terrible, and he's really a shitty friend. And
they all are.
Well,
Q might be the most solid one outside of trying to sleep with everybody's wife.
Well, do you think he really was serious about Julian's wife, or he was just really just trying to smash
he had already smashed Shelby.
He already smashed Shelby. But
what made you think he wasn't gonna bang out with Julian? If both of them would have agreed to it right then and there, he'd have been like, bet. He wasn't gonna stop that.
True, but I'm trying to figure out.
You seen them niggas in the back seat doing karate?
Yo, that was hilarious. It was the fakest damn car fight, but it was hilarious.
Come on, man, you can't monkey paw your friend, bro. You know better than that, man. Nobody.
This is true.
Come on, bro.
So all right, so how you feel about Lance? So how you feel about Lance?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Lance deserves better people in his life. My nigga just trying to make it in the NFL. He done worked hard. He done got the, you know what I'm saying? He done got the pro contract. This nigga on the brink of breaking the record, and he got all this stress surrounding him. And these motherfuckers can't keep it together for the holidays, man. Fighting in front of the kids. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got scandals going on. It's too much for him. It was no wonder that his wife had to call him after them 3 plays to get his shit together. Because first and foremost, he worrying about, man, I want to stay at home. I'm tearing my house up right now. You know what I'm saying? They all in his bed watching the game. It's a whole goddamn living room downstairs. Like, they just disrespectful friends. They just not real friends, man. Harper, he first and foremost, the last person I want the phone from in the midst of that happening is Harper talking about it's Mia. Nigga, have you not learned your lesson?
But Mia called him though.
Then give it to somebody else. Say, take this over to this nigga. Come on, man. It's 3 of y'all over there. Shit. Like it was too. Let me tell you something. When Tyler Perry seen this movie, bro, explosion went off in this nigga brain. This was the Tyler Perry blueprint, I believe. It had to be. Tyler Perry creamed his pants when he seen this movie. He was like, I know how to do it now.
The original, man. Because I think the original came out in '99.
I'm just saying, bro.
Tyler Perry saw it. He probably saw the original. It was like, yes, this is how I'm doing all my movies.
Listen, all this shit was messy. It was too much. First off, man, black people, that's not how we are for real. We don't do all this extra shit. And first and foremost, one thing you're not gonna do is you're not gonna invite me to a goddamn place. I walk in and see my ex. That's what we're not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I should have been warned before that. You know what I'm saying? One of us can't be there.
Yeah, that I think that falls on Mia though. Because it's like, look, I understand.
That's Lance. It's his house.
It is his house, but Lance let her make those types of decisions. Because if it was up to Lance never would have invited Harper. You know what I'm saying?
As he should. He definitely should have did that.
So it's just like for her to invite Shelby, knowing Julian was gonna show up with Candace. It's like, but I think that the way Mia looked at it is the way that I would I try to live my life. It's like, yo, we should be adult enough to be like, yo, this shit is over. Because
then,
if they're going off the timeline, let's say they're going off the real timeline. The first movie was in 99.
Yeah.
This movie came out in 2013. So it's like y'all should be over this shit by now.
No,
you know what I mean?
He wasn't over it after Mia died.
No, hold on. Who are you talking about? I'm talking about.
Lance.
I'm talking. No. I'm talking about Shelby being over Julian. Like, come on, look how much time that going by.
See. That's why I said you don't know what messy is, brother. It's a messy movie. At first, she didn't give a fuck about Julian until Julian popped up married at the house. Oh, this is what we do. Okay, cool. Now I got to play. I got to, you know what I'm saying, put down on your wife. We're not gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all messy, man. It's all messy.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely all messy. But I think that's the whole point of the movie. I mean, the whole movie is supposed to be messy. That's the whole point of it. But to add the whole factor of making it about Christmas, which is why we're doing it now in the first place, is because this is a movie that's based around Christmas. I think that she was looking at it like Mia knew, and that's another reason why it's kind of tough for her to be like, okay, let me not invite Harper. Let us start with Harper. Let me not invite Harper when I know that this is his best friend, but because we had the little drift that I was involved in, like she told Lance.
Right.
But also, I'm friends with Candace because of Julian, but Shelby was with him first, and I'm still cool with Shelby. So these hoes just got to get over it and be cool because.
Pretty much. Okay, I feel you. Respect. I feel that.
But it's like, I think that the reason why she really invited them, which is the sad part about this movie, she was gonna tell them, y'all, I am dying of cancer. I found out a year ago I got cancer. So that was the whole plot of it. But like, it was so much messy shit going on. She never got an opportunity to tell. And
hey,
then
man, can we quit putting Monica Calhoun in roles where she always get the bad end of the stick? God damn. She has to be traumatized from these movies. Players Club, you know what I'm saying? This one. Was she in Twa or some shit? Like everything she's in, she's always getting the bad end of the stick, man.
Yo. She was about to get a train ran on her as Ebony.
Come on. She got raped.
Yeah, everybody's still mad at dude, man.
He always play a bad guy though.
Oh yeah, it's on social media. People like show his face and they said he was the main villain of the 90s. Because people still mad at him for killing for raping Ebony and mad at him for
him and Keith David are probably like the two meanest niggas on film.
I can see that. But then like for him shooting up damn, I just watched it. Damn. Kane.
Boys in the Hood. Yeah,
no. Kane. Menace to Society. Yeah, so like he was always the villain. So yeah, I feel you. Like with her playing these roles, and then like to be the girl that's all, considered to be, God, faith, and all this type stuff, and basically told Lance that she was his first and only, and then she's
a liar.
Slept with the best friend, and it's just like
that's why this shit happened to her, because she lied. I was just being real.
Man, listen, that's got to be a tough situation for Lance, man, and I can understand his frustrations of why he don't want to fuck with Harper, but I think that Harper
100%.
knew. Because Harper knew if he would have asked Lance, because I know what I said earlier, but at the same time, it's like, why you already tried to sneak a book telling a story about Lance, and why would you try to do it again?
And then try to change it up, talking about God, faith in football, or family in football. Man, let me tell you something, sir. Stop writing books about me, my nigga. You don't know nobody else to write a fucking book. Write a book about Q. I'm sure his life is interesting.
And he tried to write another book. You know what it did? It flopped. So
man, he got to cut this shit out.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like you really exploiting your friends. Like
Then he knew he know everybody's goddamn secret somehow. Everybody is entrusting this nigga with secrets, and he's the writer. This is what I don't like. Like, don't none of this shit make sense. Why would you trust that nigga with secrets, knowing good and goddamn well of what happened last time?
yo, man, and they showed it in the trailer the all time, but when they came in and said that they don't know what the baby is because they want it to be a secret. He said Harper know all about those.
Man, come on, bro.
I was like, yo, that is a shot, man. That is a shot
For sure. And I'm
But
not
yeah.
coming to your house if you're gonna just be sneak dissing me all day. I don't give a fuck how much money you make or who you play for, bro. You're not doing that. I'm not spending my fucking Christmas vacation on you sending shots at me all the time because you mad that you know what I'm saying, I did you wrong. You already stole on me. Enough is enough. Shit.
I mean, shit, he almost threw him off a building, man. Like
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, damn, what more do you want from me, bro?
But then at the same time, you got to realize, like Harper is a small dude that's a writer. We're talking about an NFL running back, yo. Like 100%. He could whip your ass.
100%.
I mean,
when he almost threw him off a building, that nigga he ain't even hit his prime yet.
Nah, I think he was even stronger then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't hit his prime yet. That nigga was just getting there.
Okay, so we got to get into it real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lance, he was in the NFL in '99, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's still in the NFL
mm-hmm.
in 2013 as a running back.
About to break a record.
About to break the all-time rushing record, right?
No injuries.
No injuries, nothing. But this is the part. He gets 3 carries.
Yeah. No, he gets 2 carries.
He gets 2 carries in the pass. And the coach like, you're done.
No, he fumbled.
Yeah, he fumbled on the pass
game
play.
Just started.
and the coach say you're done?
Wait.
Yo.
The game just started, my nigga. You already hey listen, we ain't got time for this shit today. It's Christmas, my nigga. You out.
And then he do the whole movie thing. Hey,
coach, he put me in. Man, get this nigga out of Charlemagne is wildin'.
Hey, that hey, that junk is just like you remember in Varsity Blues when Billy Bob was like and they had to block the kick to win the game. He was like, Coach, put me in. We'll block it. Like that whole little thing when you look the coach in the eye and you got that look and he's like, oh, he got
the
that
little
look
music
inside.
playing in the background and shit.
Man, get that bullshit the fuck out of here.
First and foremost, this nigga broke 2 40-yard runs off a phone call, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey, no, the goal line stance. This motherfucker runs into 2 linebackers. Then they turn the screen over. Then you come back. There's a 3rd player. You telling me one dude pushes 3 dudes into the end zone on a goal line stance
off of a phone call.
Man, get
that's
that
what she wanted for
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, she wanted for Christmas is a win and a rushing title.
Come on,
and it
man.
And you just happen to need 3 yards on the goal line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get 176 yards. And he got all of those yards in the second half.
100%. 100%.
This motherfucker.
That's all they was doing was running the ball apparently. Like who was the coach for Atlanta? That's what I want to know at the time. Because the defensive coordinator is horrible. You already knew what they was doing. They ran the ball 17 times prior to this scene.
Hey, this motherfucker rushed for 176 yards in 1 half of football. Really, it's more than that. Because remember, the last running play he had he had lost 5 yards.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, man.
So he rushed for 180-something yards in 1 half of football.
Bro. And he fumbled. Then the passing, when he lost yards, it was on the pass play.
Yeah, it was. So that was yeah.
That didn't even count. So this nigga possibly had like 190.
Hey man. Hey, movies are funny, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. I'm telling y'all now, This movie was trash, bro. Best
Man,
Man
come
Holiday.
on, man. Don't do that.
Horrible, bro. This shit was garbage.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's horrible. The one thing that is horrible is the fact of like,
The dancing.
oh, no. When Rob No, I'm talking about the fact of like, I guess that this was Lance Get Back that
delivering
Jordan,
the baby.
Yeah, delivering the baby.
Man.
I'm like, really? And then
And
the phone
in New York
news
traffic,
service.
did nobody wash their hands? Wasn't nothing sanitary around. Come on, bro. This nigga ain't use no sanitizer, no nothing.
No sanitizer, nothing. He's sticking his hand all up in there. Oh, the baby is breached. I was like,
bro.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Let's talk about that dance scene. How trash that shit was.
What was wrong, man? They pulled out the new edition. You know what I'm saying?
Where did they get the suits from?
Man, Lance is an NFL player, man.
Man, come on, bro. So you mean they
got
playing
money?
that? They playing
Yeah,
that. They got
it was a
together
talent
as a
show.
group. They got together as a group.
Man,
And
look,
was
they
like,
did.
Hey, new edition time.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. And then out of all people to get the panties thrown at him is Julian. Nah,
that was
bro.
the whole point. But yeah,
Nah.
but if you really want to go down that road, why you got a clean pair of drawers just ready to be thrown?
I'm with you on that one. That's what I said. That's why I said this whole movie is trash. How did she know this is what they was gonna do?
I mean, true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. None of this shit makes sense.
Yeah, and then like Brian always said, yo, we always go, man, my family always go to Vermont for Christmas and all this type of shit. And then all of a sudden you just pop back up when she's calling you, leaving you a message on the phone, and then you say her name and she's looking at the phone like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You just gonna leave your family. Now, they don't say how long they've been together, but obviously he was a secret because Jordan was hiding them from everybody, so it couldn't have been too damn long. But
they are a trash group of friends. Why are so many secrets being held in this friend group? Don't nobody know me is sick. You know
nobody know me is sick. Nobody know Harper's broke. Nobody
know Q Smash Shelby.
I don't know. You sure?
I don't think they know, bro.
You know what? They might not know. And I don't know if that's Q's baby or not. Because they never tell us, but why would she go and hold his hand at the funeral when he was crying?
And she was light skinned.
Light skinned as hell. So it's like nobody even addresses it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Ain't no way that was Julian's kid, bro.
And then the caterer just happened to break his arm, and now Jordan got to cook, and she's a top notch chef.
Chef. you telling me this movie ain't trash, man? Come on, bro.
Yo, this is hilarious. I love this. This is so funny.
This is garbage. This movie was horrible. Like, don't get me wrong. I know Lance was that nigga, but this nigga got the pull to get not only four sideline passes. Really, three sideline passes. I'm sorry, 3 sideline passes. But he also got the pull to get 3 practice passes. Nah, bro. He asking for way too much, my G. Asking for way too much. Emmitt Smith couldn't do that.
Wow. Emmitt Smith.
Come on,
that's
man.
a name. Yeah. Look,
how many niggas you know that was Emmitt Smith friends on the sidelines at the Cardinals game or at the Cardinals practice? None.
Yo, that is hilarious.
Come on, bro.
People don't even remember. Man, I'm guarantee you, most of the people that's listening to the podcast didn't even know he was the Cardinals.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And by that time, he had been Emmitt Smith. He was way past Emmitt Smith by that time.
Oh my god.
Him playing for the Cardinals, nigga, when he got to the Cardinals, niggas, they was happy and he was old. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, nah, bro. Lance Sullivan he obviously was a good running back, but nah, man. You're not fooling me with that.
Hey,
then we out at the store buying shit and he ain't buying everything? Nah, bro.
Yeah. Yo,
Because you know he gonna want to stun on his friends.
Oh yeah, but dude, that version of Emmitt Smith, that was Emery Smith right there.
Facts.
And people don't even know Emmitt Smith had a little brother that played at Clemson, and he was trash. Like, so nah, man. But yeah, I get what you're saying. All of the coincidences in this movie. But I think that the whole point of the movie is it's supposed to be messy. They supposed to be terrible friends. And I think that's the whole point of it. So I think the version, I think the point that they was trying to make was made in this movie. I'm not saying that the movie was great. I was just saying
I'm not saying the movie was good.
Hey, but that is funny.
This movie is trash, bro.
This movie wasn't trash.
Ain't they coming out with a show?
Yeah, it starts on the 22nd on Peacock. Oh man. Now, granted, going back and watching this and seeing how funny Q is, and the fact that he's about to get married, which it's got to be Shelby. It's got to be Shelby. I think that.
Hold on, he's about to get married.
You didn't see the end of this movie?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. After she died, I zoned out.
Man, listen. So after Harper and old girl had the baby, but I think some time went by because that baby wasn't such a baby no more. But
see what I'm saying? They jump in time and shit.
They jump a lot of time because the book was out, and Harper had the first copy, so he handed Lance the book, and then he got a phone call from Q, and I can't believe you didn't see this part. So Q called Harper on three-way, right? Not on three-way, speaker. I'm sorry, called him on speaker. So he was like, "Yo," he was like, "Lance here, I got you on speaker." He was like, "Look, man, I'm getting married." He was like, "What? The Q man getting married?" And he was like, "Yeah, Harper, and you my best man." He said, just as long as you didn't fuck her. And then Lance looked at him. He looked at Lance. So I think that what this show is going to be is basically probably Q getting married and Harper actually being his best man. But I'm trying to figure out.
I'm telling you right now, Cat, it's not what this movie, this show is. This is not going to be what that's about at all. That's not what this movie is about. I'm going to tell you what's really going to go down, right? I'm going to end that right there because you're putting false hope out to the people, and we can't do that on this show. This is what's really going to happen. Q already married. We already over that. People don't even remember that this nigga was getting married at the end of the movie. He going to pop up on the show married. He going to pop up on the show with a kid. We going to find out that baby was really Q's baby. Okay. Now, Shelby is going to be on there. Shelby going to be fighting with Q's wife, and she's still going to be fighting with Julian's wife. And then, eventually, somehow, Julian's wife and Shelby going to team up. They're going to be cool, and they're going to start hating Q's wife, because Q's wife going to be a bitch. Watch and see. If it ain't already Shelby. I'm trying to tell you, brother.
That is hilarious.
This is what they do, man.
Man, we be coming out with too many good ideas on this podcast, man.
Hey, man, just know if that should happen, we want our we want our cut. I mean that shit. You can write that to S. Dr. Foster and Scoots Brown. We want our fucking cut.
It's definitely gonna be chaos. I just hope that they don't go off of the same plot. Because look, y'all done did it twice. Harper cannot be writing a third book about motherfucking Lance, man. Come on, this got to be over. This got to be over. No more Harper trying to make a secret.
Oh, Lance is getting remarried.
Lance is definitely getting remarried. Are you kidding me?
Okay, time out. I'll take that back. Either Lance is getting remarried or Lance is going to be an alcoholic because he can't get over the death of his wife.
But he seemed pretty fine in that that end scene. I don't think it's gonna be that. But I just hope that they don't go off the same timeline of like him still giving Harper a hard time, and he's about to write another book about it.
He gotta forever give Harper a hard time. I'm sorry,
but no, this is
broke man code.
No, so what if it's not Shelby, right?
Mm-hmm.
and there's this new character, this new girl pops up, and Harper did end up smashing her back in the day.
I would not be surprised.
So Harper getting around, boy.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. All of this is just to convince everybody, and this is what I'm convinced too, because this shit came out around the time the rumors came out. I think this whole thing, this whole movie, both of them was to convince people that Tay Diggs wasn't gay.
Damn, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, it was a huge thing.
Okay, never mind. I remember people was trying to get on him because he did that Broadway shit, but I'm like,
no, this was before that. When he did the Broadway thing, it got bigger. Yeah, niggas used to think that Tay Diggs was gay.
That's wild. Is it because Stella got a groove back? He did look a little funny in that.
I don't think it was off of that. If anything, I think they bigged him up for that because he was clapping Angela Bassett. So I mean, you gotta give him credit for that one. But I'm just saying, he had Nia Long, Angela Bassett.
True.
Who was the girl in this one?
Sanaa Lathan.
Oh, come on, Sanaa Lathan. Like he had a movie roster, bro.
Man, he definitely got a movie roster. Tay Diggs, yeah, his movie roster of girls that he's been with. I mean, look, he had Ali. What's her name? Lauder and House on Haunted Hill.
Yep. That's what I'm saying, man. He got a no. This is what I also don't like, right? This is what I also don't like. You can't take Tay Diggs, who at the time to women was a sex symbol, and make him the nerd in the movie too. That shit didn't work.
Dude, I forgot about. I know you never seen this movie, but dude, he had Lucy Liu in the setup.
Damn. Yeah, he got a roster.
Oh, he definitely got a roster, but
I'm saying, like, you can't make Tay Diggs a nerd, bro. Like, it don't work. They should have switched him and Julian's role.
Okay. No. I think he's definitely Harper. I don't think that nobody else really could play Harper.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Tay Diggs, he wasn't convincing in this movie, bro.
Really?
Like when him and Mia was walking out and Lance seen the iPad or whatever, and he walked up to him. So Lance standing over him yelling and shit. He just sitting there like this on the fucking steps. Like, come on, bro. Like, that ain't convincing, man. He ain't look scared or nothing. Like him. Look, Tay Diggs being the punk, especially with who Tay Diggs was at the time, bro. It just don't fit. None of the shit was meshing.
What man? We talked about this earlier, man. Lance is an NFL football player, man.
No, you going off of the character. That's what I'm saying. You going off of the character. I'm talking about the actual actor. You remember who Tay Diggs was? Tay Diggs was the man, bro. The nigga had abs. Nigga, it don't work like that. That's what I'm saying. Julian, the dude who played Julian, should have played Harper. Tay Diggs should have played Julian. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you switch them roles, if you switch them people around, just the look, just the aesthetic. If you switch them around, all of this shit is way more believable. He seemed like he's a dude who could be best friends with a female.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's not the quote unquote attractive type. So he seemed like he could be friends with, you know what I'm saying, a female. He seemed like he's a super, super nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit makes sense. Even when he was like yelling at them in the room in front of the Christmas tree, he wasn't even like convincing, like yelling. Tay Diggs yelling at them would have been a totally different scene, bro.
You know what? Now that you say that, I ain't mad at it.
I'm telling you, if you recast that movie and switch them two roles, this is a way better movie. Both of them.
You know, you're on to something.
I'm telling you.
But I just don't think that dude. The only thing is, I don't know if he would have been able to carry the Harper person. You know what I'm saying? Because
he could, because he first and foremost, like that's his lane. He played them like weird nerdy roles.
No, I'm not saying he's not a good actor. I'm just saying how much screen time Tay Diggs got on this. If you're switching that with him, I don't know if it's the same movie.
It's a better movie.
I mean, just because he fits it better, I don't know if that necessarily makes it a better movie.
No, because Harper is supposed to be the antagonist of this movie.
That's supposed to be. I mean, he is.
Right. Women don't hate Taye Diggs. That's what I'm saying. They wasn't gonna hate Taye Diggs, bro. They can't hate him. Well, I mean, they probably can now because he ain't the Taye Diggs he used to be. Because he ain't like on TV and movies and shit as much. But at the time, like women loved Taye Diggs. Like if Taye Diggs came on TV, women lost their shit.
I mean, you don't think they still feeling them off of all? Now, I don't watch the show. My son actually watches it, but I know Taye Diggs is on that All American.
I don't watch that. I don't know.
I don't watch it either. But nah, you on something. I feel you. But like
I'm just
saying,
like who these niggas was at the time, right? Because we talking about like, if you think about this movie is star studded.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is like literally the best of Black Hollywood in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like this cast is A1. So if you looking at this cast and you looking at all the people in it, and then you think about who these people were at the time, like let's just go from mid 90s to 2015. Let's just say that, right? So 95 to 2015. If you look at all the work that all of those people did collectively between that time, like they were the cream of the crop. Taye Diggs, for sure, like women loved Taye Diggs, women loved Morris Chestnut. You know what I'm saying? Like it made sense to have him like that. So if you gonna have, you know what I'm saying, like if you gonna have Harper be the antagonist, you gotta get a nigga who's not as attractive as Morris Chestnut. You can't have two niggas that women love in these roles. It don't work like that.
I mean, I feel you. I see what you're saying.
Women love Thor, right?
Yeah.
But they wasn't fucking with Tom Hiddleston. They wasn't fucking with Loki like that. Now you got a few stragglers out there who, Loki's so cute, he's wow. But for the most part, women go batshit crazy for Thor.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Captain America. Women love Captain America. The niggas that he fight against, not so much.
True.
That's all I'm saying, man. Think about it. Superman, Lex Luthor. They love Superman. They lose their shit for Superman. Lex Luthor, nobody want that bald nigga, man.
Hey, boy, you was wild.
So all I'm saying is you can't have a nigga like Taye Diggs who, you know what I'm saying, the ladies was going crazy over. And Morris Chestnut, who also the ladies was going crazy over. And the only reason I know this, people, because I lived with women. And I know when Morris Chestnut and Taye Diggs came on TV, they went crazy in my household. I'm speaking from experience. These are the things I've seen in my house. These are the conversations I heard amongst my mothers and my aunts and my cousins. They like these niggas. So I know for a fact that Taye Diggs was one of them ones. And you can't have that type of nigga as the niggas opposing Morris Chestnut. It don't work like that. That's why they really couldn't have him beefing for real. Because you can't hate Taye Diggs.
Well, I mean, they kind of hated him in the first one, though.
They did, but guess what? They fell back in love with the nigga when the nigga was loving all up on the alone.
True. This is true.
That's what I'm saying. What was the one movie? Who was in Brown Sugar? Wasn't that Taye Diggs and Neil Long in Brown Sugar?
No, that was him and Sanaa Lathan.
Same thing. All I'm saying is this: the nigga was hot shit at the time, man. They loved Taye Diggs. Go look at all them movies back in the day that Taye Diggs played in. They loved Taye Diggs, bro.
Wait a minute. Wasn't Sanaa Lathan in that too? I mean, not Sanaa Lathan, but Neil Long?
More than likely she was.
Now I can't remember. Brown Sugar. No. That was Nicole Ari Parker. Yeah. And that's another one. He was married to her in this movie. And Sanaa Lathan was his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he definitely had a roster of women.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. They love this nigga. So how can you have this nigga be the antagonist? It don't work. It just don't work. You gotta have a nigga that they don't fuck with. They don't fuck with the nigga that played Julian. You know they don't fuck with him because later on down the line, this nigga was playing in wheelchair roles.
Yo, you wow.
I'm serious.
Well,
He played these roles so much. I almost thought that this nigga really was in a wheelchair.
Yo, and then you got to remember, and I forgot about this. So remember, Tay Diggs was in the wood, and his ex-girlfriend was Tamala Jones, and he was about to marry Lisa Ray.
That's all I'm saying, bro. How do you not? How do women not like this nigga? This nigga done had them all. Morris Chestnut too. He's been with them all. Morris Chestnut was trying to woo Gabrielle Union. That you can't put that nigga in an antagonist role. That it just don't work like that. You don't put heartthrobs in antagonist roles. Remember what was the one movie? The Vampires and Werewolves, Twilight. Remember? Niggas. This was a movie about vampires. The werewolves was the bad guy. But what did they do? Because all the girls love both of these niggas, you was either Team Jacob or you was Team the other nigga. Edward, whatever that nigga name was. Yeah. I fucked with the werewolves. But you was Team Jacob and you was Team Edward. Because girls love these niggas. You couldn't have Jacob as the bad guy, man. The girls thought he was too hot. That's what I'm saying. This nigga ended up becoming an anti-hero. So that's all I'm saying, man. It just don't work like that, bro.
That's hilarious. You made your point, man. That's funny. That's funny. I didn't look at it that way.
People, when y'all go back and watch this, or if y'all have already watched this or whatever, rewatch it, whatever y'all do, switch those roles between Harper and Julie, and you'll see what I'm saying. I promise you, it makes more sense that way. But this movie was trash.
That's funny.
I got to die on this hill, man. I'm sorry. This is just the movie was good. The plot of it was trash. Let me rephrase that. The movie did what it was supposed to do. Just the plot and the story and the premise of this movie is horrible. These are all bad people. None of these people are really friends in real life. There's no way that they could be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hiding secrets from each other. They going behind each other's back, sleeping with people. You know what I'm saying? Stabbing each other in the back. You know what I'm saying? Using they rich friend to do shit. Like, this is horrible, man.
That's cool, man. I guess take ourselves into the fire flames then.
Let's do it. I can't wait.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
So what you got?
Like I feel this movie did what it was supposed to do, as far as like bringing a whole bunch of chaos into a really fucked up situation. And I think that they wanted just be a comedy movie around the Christmas time, but also you have to give the plot twist to kind of throw everything off. First of all, the cast is fire. We both agree on that. Like this is a phenomenal cast. All-star cast. So that right there, I mean, just that alone is gonna give you 2 right there. Just the cast by itself. But I think for what this movie did, and then you did give me a different perspective. It is a very trash group of friends that really ruined Christmas. So now I haven't seen this movie in years. So the only reason I even brought it up is because I remember saw the movie that we did last year, and I was just trying to think of a movie that we could do. But I mean, this movie is,
that was a good pick.
I mean, it's like a 3.5 for me. Like, it was never like a favorite movie of mine. Even the first one, like the first one, I mean, I seen it. It was what it was, but it's not a movie. Like, these 2 movies aren't something that I go back to. And like, I don't even know how
this ain't even your lane.
Yeah, like I don't even know if I'm even gonna watch the new joint. I might watch it just because it's a similar story. And what I do like is when they bring everybody back. Yeah. So they was able to bring everybody back. So I'm kind of a person like, if you brought everybody back, I'll finish it just to see where this shit ends. So I'll probably end up watching it. But yeah, like this is definitely not like my lane. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Okay. Hey, respect to that. So as far as the show, I gotta watch the show now just to see if they use what we said. Cause if they do, we got the right in, brother. We got the right in. But no, like you said, man, great cast. You know what I'm saying? A1 class. This had all of the top black most of the top black actors at the time. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, to be able to continue to have those same people in, like we didn't get anybody switching, you know what I'm saying, switched out, none of that shit. If anything, we got a lot of people added into this, which I thought, you know what I'm saying, was super dope because they was able to take that first one, build it up enough to get extra, you know what I'm saying, actors and actresses in there. So I thought that was dope. The movie itself is a classic. I mean, come on, bro. Both of them are. You know, if you go down and talk to anybody, Best Man is gonna be on that top 5 black movies list. I mean, it is what it is. You can't really fight that. Rewatching this as an adult, I just realized just how trash were as a friend group. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, I had to stick to my guns on this. 'Cause I'm like, it's too much messy shit going on for these people to be so successful. It was way too much shit going on. But the movie was good. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's a tearjerker for sure. You know what I'm saying? Mia dying was super unexpected. You know what I'm saying? Nia Long with the Nia Long with the white man is hilarious because she don't seem like that's her lane. But you know what I'm saying? They all did great. They acted their asses off. But you know what I'm saying? The plot and the premise to me was trash. I'm giving it a 3.
Cool. I ain't mad at it.
So let's get into coming soon.
Let's do it.
Coming soon to own on video and DVD.
So what you got, bro? I mean, what do we have next? I'm on the wrong part.
So, so man, what we got coming up, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. I only watched this movie one time, so I can't give you the whole breakdown like I normally do. But we got another. I mean, I don't know. I can't even call it a black classic because I only watched it once. But we got another one coming from a black perspective, man. We got Almost Christmas coming up for y'all, man. You know, Kimberly Elise, you got Omar Epps. This is another one. You know what I'm saying? Danny Glover, Monique, Gabrielle Union, JB Smooth, DC Young Fly, John Michael Higgins is in this one as well. And Nicole Ari Parker. Like I'm saying, like it's star-studded as well. But Gladys Knight is in this bad boy. Carrie Hilson is in this bad boy. Like you know, so it's a lot of noticeable people in this movie as well. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting going back and watching this one because for me, this movie is kind of, in my opinion, like the lesser version of This Christmas.
Oh man,
and this is Almost Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, but I was gonna say this is the Christmas version of Soul Food.
This guy.
This is one of them ones. Let me tell you something though. I seen this movie once, but I didn't see it all the way through. But I will say this though, this was from what I saw, it was a decent movie for sure.
Yo, I don't remember. Dude, you know Stephen A. Smith is in this shit. Monica is in this shit. Know that. They had a lot of cameos in here.
Yeah. And I think this was DC's first movie, wasn't it? Or first big movie?
I think it was his first big one.
Yeah.
But you might be right.
I think this was because I remember they was talking about this on 85. Like this was, you know what I'm saying? He was actually being out there doing this thing. So yeah, it's gonna be fun watching this one, man. This got a lot of comedians in it.
Well, it said he did a TV movie the same year. You know what? As a matter of fact, he had 3 movies in 2016 to come out: Hollywood Hearts, #Digital Life Matters, and Almost Christmas. So all those movies came out the same year. So this could be his either first movie or first big movie. I don't know how they released.
I know for sure this is his first big movie. Hollywood Hearts and Digital Lives Matter were 2 independent films.
Yeah. So that's
Because I
probably
know
what it was.
Digital Lives Matter is with the it's like with a bunch of different influencers.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
this is gonna be a good one, man. Like I said, a lot of comedians in this movie, bro. This one of the ones that you know you might laugh a lot more than you cry on this
oh yeah, definitely.
one. Yeah. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you love this movie, if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, hit us up and say, Scoot, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, you know what I'm saying? S dot made the point of points, and or if you wanna hit me up and say, S dot, this guy's right. Or if you just wanna hit us up and be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, y'all taught me something new. Whatever the case may be, hit us up on the socials, you know what I'm saying? Instagram and Twitter at View9Pod, and then hit us up on Facebook, VA Pod Watch Group. Um, you can always hit us up there if you want to send us, you know what I'm saying, some recommendations, or, you know what I'm saying, you just want to chat it up, feel free to. We always there. And if you want to hit me up personally, you can find me on Twitter at Scoots Bronson. I got a link tree in the bio. You can find me everywhere else there.
And y'all can find me at S.Foster8 on Instagram and on Twitter at 28 Minutes or Less Pod on IG. Check out the podcast 28 Minutes or Less. Me and Scoots Bronson gave our separate top 10 albums of the year. So go check that out, man. My dude Casey hit me up. Was like, yo, that was a great music pod. So I appreciate him saying that. And you know, let us know how y'all feel about our list. You know, if you like his list better than mine, or my list better than his, or you just feel both great lists was trash, or both of them was great. So,
and yes,
so
I stole some stuff off his list. Damn, my little cousin told me that time about, man, you was stealing stuff off his list. Yeah, I did. So I could only come up with 5.
That's funny. But yeah, go check that out and let us know how y'all feel about it.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, bro. It's always fun doing top 10 lists with you. Only because, bro, like, you got a nice eclectic taste. Like, you got a way different taste, you know what I'm saying, than most people. And it's always interesting to see, you know what I'm saying, what you really hold, you know what I'm saying, like of high value compared to all the other stuff. And then not only that, like the honorable mentions, the fact that those are honorable mentions to you always make me laugh, because it's like, man, I'd have put that in the, you know what I'm saying, I'd have put that at like number 6, I'd have put that at number 7, but you always find a way to, you know what I'm saying, surprise me, man. So it's always fun doing those kind of episodes with you.
Cool, man. I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate the great words, man. Because I really appreciate it. I love getting feedback, man, when it comes to things like that.
Yeah, it's always fun though, man. So listen, guys, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for tuning in. Your support is always appreciated. Until the next episode, like they say in Hollywood, that's a wrap.
Cut.